2012 Suzuki Swift Sport, which, as you can probably see, is far from standard. Yeah, I have made quite a lot of progress in this month that I've owned it, but you will see all that a bit later on. So why did I buy a Suzuki Swift Sport over anything else? I could have had a Clio RS, a Civic Type R. There's loads of different cars out there. So what made me go for a car like this? Well, to be honest, it's a very, very simple answer. Because I used to own one before. That is the reason why I bought another one. So I had a 2015 Swift Sport. Same colour, same exact car. So I had a 2015 one for my first car. I owned it, I think I had it 2 years, and then I sold it to buy the Kia, which you should have seen by now. It's extremely underrated. So I thought, you know what, I'm in a better position now than I was a year ago when I sold it. I'll buy another one, and that is exactly what I have done. This is obviously my new car to me, but yeah. So my plans with this car, it's not going to be a daily driver because these seats are absolutely horrendous comfort wise. I mean, they're brilliant for a beat road, but comfort wise, they are not the one. Yeah, I did a little pull there, and you may have not noticed, or you may have noticed, but this car absolutely loves to be revved out. I revved it to 6,500 then. This car revs to 7,000, which obviously is quite high. So yeah, it loves to be revved out, which is part of the fun. It's another main reason why I bought another one. It's not a fast car by any means, don't get me wrong, but it's a very, very fun B-road car. My plans with this, it's going to be a fast B-road car / track car, so it's definitely not going to be a daily driver. I've got my first track day at Blyton Park on the 30th of March, so that should be very fun. I cannot wait for that day. It's my first proper track day. I've never really done a track day. I did a bit of track time at Silverstone at Japfest last year, but it wasn't anything like what we'll be doing on the 30th. So yeah, enough chatting shit. Let's find somewhere to pull over and have a look round it. Okay people, so here it is. This is my 2012 Swift Sport that I've just bought. Now, I'm going to keep this short and sweet because it's absolutely freezing out here. But yeah, I'll take you around some of the things I've done. So, obviously the first thing you can see are the new wheels, which are the Team Dynamics Pro Race, which I think they look quite good, and apparently a lot of people use them for track as well. Now, hiding behind the wheels, you can see the EBC vented discs with the EBC yellow stuff pads, which are amazing. And then as well, we have the Advan Neova ADOA RS tyres, which again are absolutely phenomenal tyres. So moving inside, we have the Cobra bucket seats with the Sparco harnesses, which the seats themselves, they are very good holding you around the corners, but they are extremely uncomfortable, like ridiculously uncomfortable. Again, moving to the rears, again EBC disc with the yellow stuff pads. I'll show you inside the boot if it'll open. Just unlock the car, see if that does anything. So obviously inside it's fully stripped out. Still a couple of things that I need to do. Obviously remove the airbags, headliners, all inside. Probably the carpet as well at some point, and then I'm going to get rid of some of this wiring, but probably leave the dash is what I'm thinking. So not too much going on in there. And to be honest, that's about it really. It's standard exhaust at the minute, which is getting changed today, I believe. One of my friends is coming round, so we're going to swap that over. And then I think the final place to look is under the bonnet. So if we have a quick look under there. To be honest, there isn't really much going on under here. It's fairly standard out the box as it comes. So yeah, not much to see under there. One good thing that it does have, which I quite like, you probably won't be able to see it. It does have a, can you slightly see it? It's got a blue chameleon tint, which I think goes quite well with the car. Oh yeah, and then the other thing that I've put on, which I had from my previous car, these Team Echo wind deflectors, which I just think you got to do it really. So I've said to you guys, this is the cheapest Swift Sport in the country a few times now. So why is that? The check strap doesn't check strap anymore. It just doesn't work. The corner of the bumper pops out, but they all do that, so I'm not too worried. There is a nasty gash at the front. Someone scraped down the side of it. However, it's not actually that bad. Yep, so now you've had a good look round it, you can see why it's one of the cheapest in the country. It's obviously got that gash on the front bumper, which again, I'm not too worried about, to be honest. It's got the driver's side check strap, which doesn't work, but again, that's 20 quid, which has already been ordered. It's got that on the wiper, which again happens to them all, which I'm not too worried about. Then we've got this, which is why it was so cheap. So the guy I bought it off, he said someone scraped down the side of him. Just there you can see where it's creased the line. It's not actually that bad at all, but that's why it was so cheap for that. Now I know you're all probably wanting to know how much I paid. For this car, what you see, 93,000 miles on a 12 reg Swift Sport. I paid just, drum roll, £2,350, which I think is an absolute bargain. Also, it came with a nice reverse camera, which will be getting removed. It's got a nice screen inside, which you'll have seen. And yeah, that's pretty much everything. It's a fairly basic car anyway out the box, which that's a big reason why it's so fun. So yeah, let's stop chatting shit, get out there and go drive it. Right, so people, you join me on one of my favourite driving routes locally that I have to me. I'm very fortunate that I live in the countryside. I live in the countryside and I've got all these stunning roads, like literally on my doorstep. So this is one of my favourite driving routes. Now you'll notice Mr. Gear there, that the car, it loves to rev out. As I was saying earlier, it revs to 7 and it just loves it. But some of these roads down here are absolutely unbelievable. The car loves it, it grips. The brakes, obviously, that I've fitted, thanks to EBC. The brakes are so responsive. The suspension, which is questionable, it is on BC racing coilovers. It's the road / track setup. They are extremely stiff, so I think I do need to soften them off a little bit, ready for the track day. Yeah, you feel every single little bump in the road, every single little pothole, but that's part of the experience. You feel it through the steering, through your feet. It's just an unbelievable unbelievable car. The steering is very surprisingly light. It's not as heavy as you might think. Now, I thought I'd do one of these POV videos because I think it's a good way for you guys to experience the same thing that I'm experiencing. Obviously, it's never going to be the same, 100% the same, but I just think it's a good way for you guys to see the car, experience the car, see how it is. But if you've never driven one of these, I recommend to everybody, you need to drive one of these, whether it's, even if it's a Clio RS. I mean, I imagine that's quite a different driving experience. I'm getting some looks from them two lasses there, but probably because I've got a camera strapped to my head. But yeah, if you've never driven one, I do highly recommend to everyone that you find someone or who's got one, or if you go to the showroom that's local to you and take one for a test drive. They're unbelievable cars. Now, I'm going to shut up. There's a car there. Oh. So the other thing I like as well, because it's not overloaded with power, you're never actually breaking the speed limit. You put your foot down. Yes, it can feel quite sketchy at times, but you put your foot down and you're never over the speed limit on these national speed limit roads. Obviously, the speed in the UK on a single carriageway is 60 miles an hour for cars. Slightly different for lorries and vans and everything, but yeah, for cars it's 60. And when you're giving it something like this, in this sort of car, you're never breaking the speed limit. Now, people go out and they buy these Golf R's, RS3s and things like that, but you can't do this sort of thing in them cars. You put your foot down and you're instantly breaking the speed limit. With this, you're not. This is about how much fun you have up to the speed limit, not when you get to the speed limit, which is, I don't know, I just love this car, which again is why I bought another one. I think of the new to me Suzuki Swift Sport? Should you buy one? Should you drive one? Now obviously I'm going to be very, very biased. I love these cars, and obviously I love it that much. I bought one. But should you? So if you're after a fun B-road car, which is also an unbelievable daily driver that gets good fuel economy, definitely, yeah. If you're after a car that's fast in a straight line, can race everything at a car meet, is going to turn heads, then definitely not, no. It's the wrong type of car. So yeah, I want to thank you all for watching today's video. If you liked it, obviously like, comment, subscribe, do a little share as well, because that always helps. Catch you later, guys. Oh, that is steep. So guys, just a little extra to the video I've just done, the driving one. You joined me in a scrapyard. Now the reason I'm in a scrapyard is I was borrowing their weighbridge. Oh, but there is massive potholes on the entrance to the weighbridge. So I've just had the car weighed. Obviously I need to know the weight to tow the car. Oh, that didn't sound good. Oh, that didn't sound good at all. Bit bumpy in here.
Should have parked up that side, mate.
I've just been up weighbridge. Needed to weigh it. Yeah, so as I was saying, guys, let's get that the right way, that might help. As I was saying, we've just been at the weighbridge to get the car weighed. Now, I did have a weight in mind that I did want, that I wanted to reach, and the weight I wanted, obviously with the car being stripped, the weight I wanted it to be was 950 kilograms. So we weren't a million miles away from it. The weight that it actually is 980 kilograms. So the car standard is a ton and 60 kilograms, 1,060 kilograms standard. So what's that? 80 kilograms, is that right? Yeah, 80 kilograms we've saved by getting rid of the rear seats, changing the front seats to buckets, removing the seat belts. We've saved 80 kilograms, which, to be honest, I think is quite good. I think that's, I don't think that's bad at all. So, yeah, I'm quite happy with that. I wasn't too happy with the state of the scrapyard, full of potholes and grounding my car out, which didn't sound nice at all. But yeah, we know the weight, which is good. So yeah, see you later.